Benjamin's with me in Phoenix. Hi, Benjamin. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. How are you doing?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Hey, so I'm a 21-year-old and just trying to figure out if it's time to move up in car. I currently have a Mitsubishi Galant 03 with around 100K miles on it. I bought it for about $1,400 just over a year ago, but I've put in about $2,000 for repairs, and it breaks down about every 4 months. It's actually in the shop right now as well. So I'm a junior in college, completely debt-free. I've got about $3,000 right now set aside for the rest of my schooling. The next year should cost $4,500, including housing and food, and that will be my last year of schooling. I have a $1,600 emergency fund and another $1,000 set aside for my next car that I was planning to get when I graduate, and I was just seeing if right now would probably be a better time to get it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What would the Mitsubishi bring if you sold it today?
So Kelley Blue Book has private sale at about $2,500.
You think you can get that for it?
I think I could get either that or about $2,200 for it.
Okay, and with $1,000 added to it, we're talking about a $3,200 car, give or take.
Yes, but I've also got an extra $1,000 that I haven't allocated to college or the car fund yet, and it's
but you're short of money on college. You only have $3,000 of your $4,500 for college.
Yes, but I won't have to pay for that until August, and I currently work 2 jobs. I have a position here on campus that I get about $800 a month from, and we'll be going up to about $1,200 over the summer. And then my other job is a delivery job for Grubhub, which is a food delivery service that I make about $2,000 a month for.
Good for you.
And
so what are you studying? What are you studying?
Mechanical engineering.
Okay. And you graduate when?
May 2020.
Okay. So 15, 20 months. Okay. All right. No, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. A little over a year. Okay. And
and then
do you have any student loans?
Sorry.
Do you have any student loans?
No student loans, completely debt-free.
Where are you going to school?
Grand Canyon University in Phoenix.
Good for you. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay, so you've got a couple grand you could put with it, and you're moving into a $4,000 car. Okay?
Yes, I figure with the, and then scrounging up from some of my other savings accounts, I could do $4,500 for my next car if I were to do it this week.
I'm in. That's fine. Here's the thing, okay? The Mitsubishi Galant, an old one like that, is going to be an expensive car to work on. Whatever you buy doesn't need to be an expensive car to work on. So even if you got a great deal on it, you don't buy an old Mercedes. It's going to be very expensive to work on. Okay? You buy a plain Jane, Ford, Chevrolet, Honda, something that's easy to work on. Toyota. Okay?
Yeah, I was thinking Toyota.
Yeah, something that's A, reliable, and B, not expensive to work on, that everybody that turns a wrench can work on it. And you got kind of got an expensive car to work on there, is the problem.
Yeah.
And the thing you can be sure of in the $5,000 and under range, you're going to be working on it. Mm-hmm. You're going to be. I mean, you can get something more reliable than the one you've got, and but you're going to be working on it. So that's thing one, is get something that's kind of a more generic in terms of, like, again, a good Honda Accord, a Toyota Camry, a Chevy, a Ford of some kind, something that it'll pick up, I don't care, something like that that's very predictable and generic, and they're everywhere, and it has absolutely no sex appeal.
Yeah.
All it is transportation. That's thing one. Thing two is it has absolutely no sex appeal. What you are looking for here is not necessarily a pretty car. You are looking for a reliable car, because you're not going to drive this car but about 4 or 5, 10 months after you graduate. Because you're going to be making serious money as a mechanical engineer coming out, and you're going to have no debt, and you have rocked it, dude. You've done so good. I'm so proud of you. And you're going to be able to buy a $10 or $12,000 car in 20 minutes and pay cash for it. So this car has a 2-year life with you. It's not, you're not going to live with it. So if it's ugly, like you have to give it a name kind of a car, but it is mechanically sound. Okay, an example would be it has hail damage, which you don't get in Phoenix unless somebody imported it, okay? Not the hail, but the hail-damaged car. But that would be an example. If you had a hail-damaged car that had just 30,000 miles on it, and it was a Honda Accord, and you got a fabulous deal on it because of that, and then you drive old pop-marked face car, or whatever you name the thing, and with great pride, because it's going to be very, very reliable. There's a lot of life left under the hood, but the hood's dented. Or the paint is ugly color, or whatever. This is not your forever car. You're not ever going to have a forever car. But this is not a car you're going to keep a while. It's not a car you're going to take great pride in. This is a wise purchase to get you through, because you've been very wise about everything else you've done in this equation. The stuff you told me is way beyond your years. You're very impressive.
Well, I grew up listening to you, Dave.
Well, I'll take all the credit, but not really. You're a good man. That's what I would do. I would buy it, but you're looking for something generic and cheap to work on, and something that has a lot of mechanical life in it. And if you have to forego aesthetics, beauty, sex appeal in order to get high mechanical value, low mileage, in great shape mechanically, I'll take that. That's the $4,500 car I'm looking for if I'm you. Folks, that's how you purchase a hoopty. You buy it out of grandmother's garage. Grandmother passed away, and the kids are having an estate sale that includes the old station wagon. And you can buy that sucker for $700, and it has 20,000 miles on it, and it's a 1994. And it has literally, the tires are dry rotted because it's been sitting in her garage, and you have to put tires on it. This is how you buy a hoopty. And you can get a lot of life out of a hoopty doing that. Now, do I want you to drive like that forever? No, I'm not telling you that. Don't call me up and tell me your junk car is a Dave car. Your Dave car is when you're an everyday millionaire and you drive whatever you want. But if you'll drive like no one else, later you can drive like no one else. Benjamin's driving like no one else. He's working like no one else, and he's going to school like no one else. That young man is a rock star. He's paying cash for school. He's working like a crazy man, 2 jobs. He's going to school. He's graduating on time. And he's got a great field of study, and it's all with cash, and he's 21 years old. He just made some of you 42-year-old whiners look pitiful. He just kicked your butt. You look pitiful beside him. You're whining about things you say you need. You don't need nothing. You got everything you need. You want some stuff, and I'm not afraid to let you get some things you want, but some of you have had your wants eat your whole life up, and they're piled up in your closet, and they're piled up on your desk in the form of credit card debts. And that young guy right there, man, he's got a tiger by the tail. The 31-year-old version of him, he may already be a millionaire before he's 30. It's possible the way that kid's thinking, unless he marries poorly. If he marries a princess, he'll screw the whole thing up. But I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen to him. Hey, guys, this is how it works. This is how it works. The shortest distance between you and the life you want, having a pile of money so that you can do the things you want to do, change your family tree, take care of your family, travel, drive like no one else, live in a better home than you're in now. The shortest distance between that's not greed, and it's not a prosperity message. The shortest distance is for you to get rid of the freaking debt and stay out of it. And that's exactly what he was planning, how he's planning right there, all the way back at 21 years old. God, I wish I'd have been half that smart.